Okay, Nathan, you may start explaining the harmfulness of the fungi group.
Some species are destructive parasites. Some species of fungi are destructive parasites of trees. This means that they target and attack mostly trees to get their food from. As shown in the picture, the fungi invade the tree. At least that is what it looks like.
Okay, so very self-explanatory, no? Very good. Next.
Pathogens. Some kinds of fungi are pathogens to forest plants and animals. This means that they choose forest plants and other animals as hosts to feed off from of their for their food. This causes the leaves and possibly the animals to wither and rot as shown in the picture.
Okay, well said. So we can assume that fungi is like a consumer and not a producer. Why? Because they cannot produce their own food. So they need other organisms, whether it is an animal or a plant, as shown in the picture, sabi nga ni Nathan kanina, as their food. So they are heterotrophs. They cannot produce their own food because they do not have cellulose, cell wall, or the organelle, which is very important in photosynthesis, which is the chloroplast. Anong meron sila? They only have that chitin, no? Yun yung outer covering ng kanilang katawan. Next. Nathan, you may continue.
Diseases. Fungi can cause a bunch of infections and diseases. Example of such are athlete's foot, ringworm, and other skin infections.
Okay. So have you ever experienced to have that athlete's foot? So if kung hindi pa, then that's good for you. So fungal infections such as athlete's foot, Makati yan. Okay? And we cannot even see what's going on there. But rest assured that there is a microorganism, such fungi, who is trying to infect your skin. Not just athlete's foot, we have ringworm and other skin infection. So yung mga more likely, they are causing uh, reddish spots in someone's body. So other harmfulness of fungi that it can give is the molds that are appearing on bread, fruits, and vegetables when they are already rotten. And of course, if that is present in our food, we cannot eat them anymore. Meron pa, mildew, a kind of mold that grows on plants, walls, leather, paper, and even clothing materials. If you can observe your bathroom, may you may notice that the tiles in between is somehow it turned yellow or black. 'Di ba? Yung may mga patterns na ganon in between the tiles, you may assume that there is a mold or there are millions of molds already grown on that area. So kaya consistently, if your parents are using products in order to kill those molds, and that is a necessary thing to do. Okay, thank you, fungi group. Let's proceed to protists.
Alright. The first use of protists is protists eat harmful bacteria. They are predators to unicellular or single-celled organisms. They help control the population of these single cells.
Okay, so this protist, no, meron pa pala silang uses instead of just harming, no, people or animals. They are even eating harmful bacteria in order for them not to what? Continuously grow and divide. Next.
Mm. Planktons. Planktons and diatoms and other protists serve as food for fish and small animals that live in water.
So you know naman na in an aquatic organism, ano, planktons, zooplanktons or the plant-like planktons, they are the one that gives food to these larger or even medium-sized aquatic organisms. They are just simply floating, okay, on the surface of the water, or under the water, and then they vary in terms of sizes, shapes, and how they look like. And next, the harmfulness of protists.
Plasmodium, a type of protist, is also a sporozoan parasite, causes malaria in humans.
Okay, so there are some of you who submitted a disease-causing microorganism na malaria. So, malaria, ang carrier nito is yung ating lamok. So, commonly, malaria can be acquired if you went to a place na medyo liblib, such in mountains, tapos hindi ganon kalinis yung lugar. And this agent, so such mosquito, they are transferring that protease when they started to bite you, and then they are parang laying eggs while they are sucking your blood. Together with that, kasama na yung protease na maaaring mapasa sa inyong katawan. Next,
Sleeping sickness. African trypanosomiasis, also known as African sleeping sickness or simply sleeping sickness, is an insect borne parasitic infection of humans and other animals.
so it is also known as African sleeping sickness, or trypanosoma, yung trypanosomiasis. So caused by the protease called trypanosoma. Next,
Mm,
leishmania.
Leash, Leishmaniasis. Leishmania, another protozoan parasite, can cause leishmaniasis, a serious skin disease.
So as you can observe, due to the presence of protease on the human body, it causes a serious skin disease. Then I am not sure if this is common here in our country, but probably mostly no overseas. Okay, so that is the end of our discussion. What a nice way, no, to involve you in creating